Hey guys, we're going to continue in the train making series, and we're going to start with these hills. So I have a piece of high density foam here that I got from, you can get it almost anywhere, Lowe's, Home Depot, Menards. But what I did is I went and bought this. This came in a big 6x4 sheet, and to get it home what I did is I busted it in half. Actually, I busted it into 4 pieces and then got it into my trunk to get it home. So, the one thing about this foam is it has these lines that you can break it into pieces, right? But, so what I try to do, just for good measure, is when I'm doing pieces, I try to avoid those lines. So like, I will go right here. The line is over here, if you can't see it because of this camera. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to trace out the bases that we cut in the last video for the hills. These are the 1/8 inch MDF. They're smooth on both sides. And we're going to trace this out real quick. It doesn't have to be perfect because all of this will get trimmed anyway. So just get it approximately the right shape. Just like that, and we are good. Good to go. Now you might want to make a little mark, like this is number 1, and this is number 1, and this is number 2, and that's number 2. So, what we're going to do now is basically cut this out with our, well, you can either use your, oh, there we go. You can either use your hot foam cutter, or you can use your razor blade. I got this at True Value for just about, I think, a whole $2. We're going to pull out our blade, being very careful, and we're going to cut this a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger than what it shows here. Do is we're going to glue our bases to these, and we will be right back. We're going to now glue the bases onto here. I use original Aleene's tacky glue. So because we wrote on here, we know what is what. The 2 numbers face that way, so I know that it goes just like this. It's easy to figure out. Okay guys, we have the weights on there. If you don't put the weights on there, you'll wake up and there will be little spaces in between. There might even be a little bit of spaces in between here, but we're not worried about that. We can fix it. But to get some good heavy sized weights on here really helps hold that glue to the foam. I'm going to let this dry overnight, and then in the morning we'll pick up where we left off. Okay guys, we're going to use the hot wire foam cutter. But before we do that, I want to talk about this. It's a 3M respirator. You can get these at your hardware stores or, you know, Home Depot, Menards, all that. This one is about 30 bucks, I think, and it comes with these little cartridges that keeps the smell out. That's what you're going for. You don't want to be smelling this stuff. Some people say it's harmless. You just never know. You want to play it safe. I don't like smelling it, and this is what we're going to use. What we're going to do is we're going to start off, we're going to cut all the way following this edge right here. That's the first step. Then we're going to flip it over, and we're going to kind of level this all out. Not level it out, you want to make it look like a hill, but you want to make sure that it's level enough that you can stand miniatures on it. So let's get started. There we are. Now we're going to use a fine grit sandpaper or sanding block, either one. And there we have it. There's a nice little hill here. Miniatures can still stand on it. And yeah, from here we're going to head inside and I'll show you the rest. Guys, the next thing that we're going to do is, as you can see, even though we kept weights on them, there's a little bit of space right there. So we're going to go ahead, use some lightweight spackling compound. We're going to go around those. I'm going to take this and kind of wipe them off from where I sanded them. See? But yeah, we're going to do that real quick, and then you know, you should let it dry for a little bit. We're going to spackle these. We're just going to take a little bit and kind of fill in the edges.